If there's anything I can't stand in my triathlon gear, it's this, the bike pump. I do not like this bike pump because it is inaccurate, it is awkward, it is heavy, and if you ever tried to take one into transition with you, this thing is just a pain. So what are the alternatives to a hand pump? Well, Airmoto sent along this. This is a compact handheld mini compressor that Airmoto says can do car tires, motorcycle tires, bicycle tires, and pump up your kid's soccer ball, all with one unit, the Airmoto PB198. But can this actually replace our hand pump in our triathlon or cycling training and racing? Well, stay right here because I'm going to bring you some really great information on how well this air pump tested and if I would recommend it in my transition bag. So Airmoto's put up some really big claims on this pump. Let's take a look at what you get and how to operate this handy little pump. So what do we get with our Airmoto Smart Pump? First, we get the actual pump unit itself. Its size is not too big, but not too small. It does come with a light right here, and it also comes with the hose that slips down inside right there. It comes with your charging cord, a ball filling for like a exercise ball. It comes with the pin for like a soccer ball. It comes with the adapter that changes it from a Schrader to a Presta valve for your bike. I know I'm going to lose this, so I ordered a couple extra ones, and it comes with a handy dandy little bag. When it comes to operating the Airmoto Smart Pump, it comes with different settings for your sports ball, for motorcycles, for bicycles, and for automotive use. So let's go ahead and take a look at how this works. The hose comes out here and it screws in here like this. Very easy to do. And right this way it's set up, it's for a Schrader style valve, which would be a car or a truck or a motorcycle. Like I say, there's the adapters that'll go in to make it a Presta valve or for your balls or whatever. So with that done, you can turn the unit on by pressing the on button right there. Hold the button down until it comes on. And this one's set up in bicycle mode right there. You can see that. I can change the pressure modes from pressure to bar to kPa and to the kilograms per centimeter. I'm a PSI type person. We can also change the pressure up and down using these two functions right here. And this will go all the way down to 0, all the way up to, I haven't checked to see what the top end is on it. Pressing this bottom button here, we will change to a ball setting. It'll change from the bike setting to the ball setting, to a home setting, to a car setting, to a motorcycle setting. Each one you'll be able to adjust your top pressure right here, and when you're filling the tire, it'll fill to that pressure and stop. Turn it off. So one of our first tests on the Airmoto pump is going to be on a trainer tire. Trainer tires take exactly 100 pounds of pressure to make them work correctly and give you the right power numbers. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this tire here and we're gonna deflate it, hook up our pump, and pump her up. And done. One of the things I really like about the Airmoto pump is when you hook it up to your tire, it'll tell you how much pressure is in the tire at that time. And using the Silica tire pressure calculator, I found that I'm supposed to use 95 pounds in my front and rear tire. It'll be very consistent when we go ahead and use the pump. Our next test is going to be on topping off a car tire. We're at 29 pounds on the car tire. We're set to motorcycle. We're going to push the bottom button and we're going to take this to the car setting, and we want to make it 32 pounds of tire pressure. So we'll take that number down. We're going to set it down at 32 pounds, and we're going to see how long it takes to go from 29 pounds to 32 pounds. 2 minutes and 37 seconds. So in this test, we're going to take the Airmoto Pump and we're going to hook it to the wheel of my motorcycle. And it's connected. We'll turn it on. Then we're going to time how long it takes for the Airmoto Pump to go from 2.5 pounds to 50 pounds. As you can see, it auto shuts off at 4 minutes and 14 seconds. Now, what Airmoto didn't know is that they sent me this pump along and asked me to use it and test it and see what I thought. Well, when it comes to me testing, I love to put a product through a torture test. We're gonna take a look at the product and see where it's gonna rate. I rank my products on a 5-point scale. This product is either gonna be rated highly recommended, recommended, good value, bad value, or pile of junk, just stay away. Now let's take a look at the testing and see how that works. We're gonna take this pump, we're gonna overheat it, we're gonna freeze it, and we're gonna overwork it to see how this thing works out. As you can see, I've taken the pump and I've left it outside in the hot Florida afternoon sun on a black surface, on a metal platform, and now we're gonna put it through a torture test. So the pump is extremely hot right now. I'm hooking it up to the tire of my wife's Wahoo, and we are gonna see how long it takes for it to get up to 100 pounds. And go. Okay, and go. Seems like it's not really caring for the high temperature. Shuts itself off. There we go. Now, the next test we're gonna do is the deep freeze. Oh, Cornish game heads are amazingly delicious. So now it's frozen. You can see a bit of condensation right there. Kind of like you'd be if you're out in the wilderness and needed that. We'll turn it on. We got some condensation. And go. One minute, 48 seconds. On our next test, what we're going to do is we've just charged this battery up all the way. We're going to run it continuously up and down to 100 pounds in this tire to find out how many times we can do it before it either A, overheats, or B, just runs out of battery. So here we go. So it appears the battery's dead. Drop test. 3 foot off the ground, and 3, 2, 1, and go. 3, 2, 1, and go. And we'll pick it up. Working just fine. After all that, how is this gonna rate? Am I gonna replace my hand pump with the Airmoto pump? But before we're gonna find out, if you got value from this video, go down below, give me a thumbs up. In the description, let me know what products you would like to see me test. And if you really liked what's going on and you wanna help us out, go ahead, hit the subscribe button. And for just $5, give me a super thanks. I have to go out and buy most of my products. This pump sells for $89. There's a link down below in the description where you can go ahead and order one of these pumps if you like my final recommendations. For what the company claims, cars, motorcycles, bicycles, balls. I didn't have a ball, so, you know, I kind of figured this will pump up to 8 pounds with no problem. I'm gonna give this a good value rating. It is a little loud, it is a little slow, but it is accurate, it is portable, and it's got decent battery life. But The real test that we're here for is, am I going to replace this? What am I going to give you as a rating when it comes to triathlon racing, bike racing, training, that type of thing? I'm gonna call this recommended. I could take this, drop it in my transition bag, head on in, don't have to worry about it at all. For $59 for a good hand pump or $89 for this, I'm gonna come off the $89. This is Coach John. Boom.